Hey, what's up guys? It's Artbook Addiction here, and we're here with a new Artbook review. So today, we're going to be looking at the art of Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, okay? Yeah, dude, I love Sakuna, okay? This game, really enjoyed it. I don't know. I guess I like the rant planting simulation. You know, rice farming is really fun. The art in this game really great. I think, you know, it's such a nice little title. It really reminds me of like the GameCube era, you know what I mean, where like games had like such like a nice like heart to them, you know what I mean, and there was like the gameplay was fun, and you know, you get little snippets of story, and it's a good feeling game, okay? With really cool characters and like a really nice cute art style, okay? I reviewed the digital art book that they had when the game first came out, but that book was not, it's like a mini book, you know what I mean? It's not the full thing like this book. So yeah, this book, you know, released I think like a month ago, released, you know, not too far long ago, just, you know, quite recently, and it's, you know, pretty good. It's like $30 on Amazon, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a great book, and Sakuna's a great game. So let's before we get into the book, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out my prints and Patreon if you want to support the channel. Consider becoming a channel member. And with that, let's get into it. So as always, let us look at the cover first, because, you know, I really enjoy the cover right here. I think this cover is just fantastic, man. Really good cover. The book is this is actually kind of like a rare thing. The book is supposed to be vertical, okay? Like the overall book is vertical, but this image is horizontal, obviously, because it's like a landscape, right? And just wonderful. Like, look at all the little details. You got all the characters here. Let's see, yeah, you got all of them. And it's just so fun. I really like the style of this game and the style of the artist. Like, they just did a really great job. And look, come on, look at it. It's just fabulous. And we have Sakuna right in the middle, dude. That's just chef's kiss, dude. Beautiful artwork right here. Full of heart, full of skill. What more can I ask for? You know what I mean? Wonderful. All right, let's get into it. I'll have to flip it vertically though. Okay. Very nice. Oh, it's just like the Zombieland book, where you have this nice kind of like color sheet in between, you know, I guess to help keep the book pristine and clean. There you go. There it is. Beautiful. And here we go. We have the cover art for the game, where we get to see, you know, Sakuna, and we got all the little aspects. We have like the demons, right? We have the characters here and the other characters over here. Yeah. Yeah, it's just wonderful. I really like this cover piece right here. I think it really illustrates, you know, the entire game. You know what I mean? And it's just a cool image. It's just a cool image where you get like, you know, like this nice circular composition right here, and you have boom right here, right in the middle of the character, and then all the little side stuff. You know what I mean? It's just nice, right? We got what's his name, Tanako or something like that. The little buddy, right? Very nice. Another great aspect of this book is that it's in Japanese and in English. Okay, so they already, like, before even printing the book, they realized, they're like, hey, we got English speaking fans, so they already like went ahead and to my knowledge, they did both Japanese and English in the same book, like from the beginning. Like, even when it was just being sold in Japan, they had like English text in that. So that's something that you don't really see in art books, so that's really nice. I really enjoyed that. Here we go. So the artist, here we go. So we have three. Let's see. We have three people here that offer commentary for the book. Here there's Nal, right, who did game design, programming, visual effects, sound effects and display. Koichi, character modeling, background modeling, planning support, scripting, title, logo design, and Ryoto Murayama, character design, concept art. Okay, so most of the stuff is by Ryoto Murayama. Okay, so if you guys want to know who the artist is, there you go. Here you go. Look at that. So we got Sakuna, or not Sakuna, Sakuna, right? Or is it Sakuna? Yeah, Sakuna. Who cares? There's Lady Sakuna, and we got some kappas right there, and I really like the kappa design. It's just, I don't know, it's so cute, and I don't know, I just think it's a great design. Just a really, really cool design. You see her work in the fields, and they're just hanging out, you know. Maybe it's a hot day, so they're just cooling off, and she's like, these motherfuckers, dude, just sitting here, lazy ass motherfuckers, dude, you know. And I love seeing, you know, Sakuna's transformation from like spoiled brat who is you know, fairly lazy, you know, living off the wealth of her family and her status, and, you know, getting sent to the rice fields and, like, you know, getting humbled, learning a thing or two. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know, it's a great character arc. You know what I mean? It's really cute, and it really works for the game. Yeah, I love her design. I think Sakuna's design is, like, just so strong. You know what I mean? Just so wonderful. Like, see, obviously, you know, most of the design is focused on the head shape. Okay, you know, you have her head, you have like her little ties on the back, and then you have the four kind of like prongs in the back, right? And I think that's just such a great design, man. So wonderful. And then the rest of her design, you know, fairly simple, right? She has her robe, you know, she has like the typical like Japanese like the shin thing, you know, and like the little like an undershirt underneath, right? Very, very simple, but she also has a great color design, okay, where you have this interplay between the flesh tone, the purple, right, this kind of like darkish, you know, purplish tone, right, for her hair, her armband, right, her shin thing, whatever, I don't know what to call that, right. And then you get the brown with the sandals, you get it on the belt, right, you get a little bit right here in her hair, right, that little bit of yellow, and yeah, and then, you know, of course there's the grass and stuff, but that's not really part of her design, right. Here, this is her full design right here. Beautiful. I'm assuming this is like kind of like the conceptual design, and then this is the like actual like design part where you have to show, like, you know, the model, you know what I mean? Yeah. And what's great is you get like different little shots, you get little sketches right here. It's wonderful, man. There we go. You get like nice little commentary right there on the side. This is great. You could tell that they really cared about the art book and how it was presented. Yeah, and then here is her, you know, fully garbed, you know what I mean, with her digging spade or whatever, I don't know what it's called, like a hoe, you know what I mean? You have her half sword, you know, and her big ol' rice hat. Okay, I really like that hat. It's awesome, dude. Here we go. This is her princess design before she takes the great fall. Okay, during her bratty status, right? Great. You know, I don't know. I like that she's bratty. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's such a, like, you know, like you're watching the game and you see how she is, and you're like, oh yeah, you're gonna get sent to the rice fields. Okay, we already know, like you know what I mean? But it adds like a sense of like you know, like she's kind of unlikable a little bit. You know what I mean? But like in a way that's like, it's like fun, it's like tongue-in-cheeky, you know what I mean? I don't know, I really like Sakuna, you know what I mean? I like that she's kind of whiny, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just, it's fun, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of, it's funny because I really hate like whiny characters like in shows, but like, she's not too much, you know what I mean? She's not too much. Because you know she's gonna get humbled, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's all fun, dude. And her, let's see, her princess design, really fun, you know what I mean? She got the sandal with the one, you know, block underneath. I don't know how people walk on that. Yeah, because you're walking right on the arch of your foot, so that's, I don't know, like, did people actually wear that? Because I see that sandal design like all the time, but I'm like, did people actually like wear that, you know, like maybe for like ceremonial stuff, but like, you know what I mean, like day-to-day living, do they actually wear it, you know what I mean? I don't know. She has the divine raiment right there. She has like a little crown, you know. There's a lot going on with the design, right? But it's still what I would consider like complex, but not too complex. It's still pretty simple, right? Not too ornate, right? Just enough decoration, right? And you can see like her hair shape is repeated right here on the on her like little bow tie. You got the little bells right there. It's really cute, you know. You can see little symbols for rice because she is the rice goddess, right? Yeah, just a great design, man. And I love the style too. I really like the style of this artist. Really cute design. Here we go. So we're having a little bit closer view up of her, you know, in rice form uniform. You know what I mean? This is when she's going out to battle, right? So she has like these cool little, I don't know, like bamboo, like the straw shoes, okay, which are also, they just look cool, you know what I mean? You could see that her what do you call it? Is it a coat? I don't know, whatever. Her top still has like the little rice symbols right there. Okay, so it's repeated from her previous design. Okay, but I don't know, it's just cute. It's just cute. She has like a little bit of a fur kind of like pelt thing right here. I don't know what that is. It's just, you know, kind of like an accent to help balance out the browns of the hat, you know what I mean? So just boop boop, you know, and you get a little bit of brown in the shoe, but not really. It's there. Yeah, just wonderful design, man. You can see the sword right here, which is just a half sword by the time she uses it, right? Yeah. Awesome, dude. Really cool. Here we go. So we're getting a closer look at some props right here. Well, so we have her little hair tie thing. We have a comb. Okay, we have her hat, and you can see like there's like I guess like a little ring for her to put it on her head. But yeah, look at how much detail they put. Look at that. Even when she has her like little fur thing on the back, they're showing it without it and with it. Okay, and then seeing how the hat plants itself on her head, right? She actually got like little straps too. That's cool. I didn't know that. Some different facial expressions. It's such a cute character design, man. Yeah. See, I think it's great when your main character is your best design. You know what I mean? I think that's like usually the best case scenario. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I see so many properties now where the main character is kind of bland. You know what I mean? And then all the side characters are the ones that are like cool and have like a really nice design to them. But I really like it when the main character has like the best design, you know, and like the most iconic design. So here we go. You see a lot of notes right here, which I'm sure maybe you could read somewhere else. Maybe not, I don't know, right? I haven't read through the book because I'm just looking at the art. You know what I mean? And here we go. So we have some variations on her clothes patterns right here. So here we have the more rice right here. We have like kind of like different seasons. We have this, you know, sakura trees right there. And then I think this is the one that shows itself most prevalently is the little clouds, right? The little cloud design. I really like that. Let's see. I feel like that's what we see in game. Yeah. Oh yeah. So besides the notes, this is like a painted version, so you get a little bit more volume in this. So very, very nice. Here we go. So we have some variations on how she wears her outfits, right? So we have a simple one, right? We have some with like a kind of like a bandana on top, right? Which is that's pretty cute, you know. Have this one, her hair's tied up. Very nice. Okay, so we have some variations on her royal design right here. You can see all the different little patterns. You know, they were trying out like more white, more red, you know, just kind of like a playing with the different balances between the two. I think this is the one that went through, right? But you can see they're still pretty nice, you know what I mean? You know, using iterative process to find the one that you enjoy the most. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, it's cute seeing all these little extra designs right here. You can see this one's like a little bit more like rice green, you know what I mean? That's cute. These are all really cute. Very nice. Okay, so we have Tama. Okay, that's his name. Forgot his name. We have Tama, your little guide, who also is the sword, right? He's an old man, but he's a cute little monster guy, and you can see that his little horn is broken, you know, kind of like symbolizing the sword and its broken state. But he's cute, dude. I love his design. Come on, dude. His design, so good, dude. So fucking good, right? It's cute. It's like he's like a big kind of like cloud, you know? His tongue is always sticking out. I love that, you know? Just a cute design. I'm like, this would be a really great plushie, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I like that he's like an old, like grumpy guy, you know what I mean? Like to contrast with his cute appearance. And he pairs well with Sakuna, who's young, bratty. You know, he's old and wise, so there's like that nice interplay between the two characters. You know what I mean? Wonderful. Let's see. So here we go. So this, I guess, was maybe an earlier concept where he was much bigger, right? You can see here that Sakuna is actually like kind of tiny, you know, and like I guess as a child, maybe she would have like, you know, rode him and like, you know, a bit like he was like kind of like a lifelong pet slash like, you know, partner in crime, you know what I mean? Really cute. And you can see, yeah, see, they have like the strong version, right? And he's like, hey, what about this kind of like chibi cute version, right? And like that design, I guess, really stuck out. And they're just like, you know what, dude? Let's just go for it. You know, he did all these drawings. He's like, hey, fuck it. This is a better design, okay? This is a better design, obviously. And I like that. I like that, you know, they went through it and they're like, you know what, dude? I kind of like the little chibi version more. And you can see different variations. There's kind of like, ooh, this like little fox one. I like that one too. I guess there's a crow guy right here. Weasel? I don't know what to really call that. And then we have this guy who is kind of like the final product, right? Except, you know, they chop his horn, which I think is better because like having the horn is like really unnecessary. Yeah. Because he's supposed to be like, you know, kind of like a soft round shape, and then like having the horn makes it like you know, not as soft as it could be. So I think they definitely made the right decision by chopping off his horn, right? Sorry, Tama, but design wise, it was the right choice. Wonderful. Oh, we have Taomon, okay, the useless motherfucker, dude. He's so big, he eats a lot, he don't do shit though, okay? You know, he's just fucking, he's a useless shit, dude. You know what I mean? And you know what's funny? I feel like we all know someone like Taomon, okay? He's a friendly guy, he's nice, he's you know, he's a cool friend, but goddamn, dude, if he is goddamn useless, okay? All he is there for is to provide Sakuna with knowledge on how to plant the rice, okay? So, again, really fun character. I really like him. I think his design is also very, very strong. Soft guy, ineffectual though, okay? You know, cool to hang out with, but if you need to depend on him, he's gonna fail you every fucking time, dude. Okay. But yeah, really like his design, dude. See, if you look at just from his design, you're like, oh, he's dependable farmer man, you know. But you know, in game, is obviously he's not. You know, I love his big nose. You know, reminds me of Billy from Billy and Mandy. Yeah, just a big old schnoz. Really cool design, dude. Yeah, really enjoy it. I like how he has the hoe as if he's gonna fucking use it, and you know he doesn't. Okay, I like how there's parts of the game where like you could do something, but if you want to stop, it's just like, oh, you want let Taomon handle it, right? And it's like and like the whole point is for you to be like, Taomon, he can't do this shit. He's gonna do it all wrong. He's gonna mess up my rice fields. I'm not gonna let it. And then it just makes you do it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, fine, I'll do it. You know what I mean? That's like so cool. You know. Again, a nice characterization as well. Look at him. Just a big, you know, he's a big cool dude. You know, but again, just fucking ineffectual, man. See, if he were useful, then I'd be all about him. You know, but he's not. But that's again a part of his character, right? This useless fuck, and he's supposed to be like a samurai. You know, he sucks at that too. God, I guess he's good at being like the glue between everyone. You know, when they're fighting, right? But otherwise, he's fucking useless. He's a schlub. Okay. Here we go. So we're getting to see the kind of character thumbnails before we get into the real design. Just trying out different variations right here. Look at all these different nose shapes. I like this guy right here. So you can see that's a little bit closer to the Taomon we know. This guy who's just kind of like he looks like a turnip, you know? I like that. This guy's pretty cool. Let's see. Look at this guy. He's got like some like Yankee haircut with like the weird short hair in the front. That looks horrible, but you know, something that I could believe Taomon would have. This guy's kind of close to him. But yeah, as you can see, as they ideate, they choose the more successful designs, and maybe they combine successful parts with another part, and then they create the final character, right? Wonderful. Okay. So we have Myrte, or I think that's how you say her name. The missionary who came to Japan to spread her religion. Okay. And she's cool. She's kind of like the mother character, yeah. And like that's kind of cool. Like I wasn't really expecting to have like a foreigner in the party, but you know, I am not opposed to it, right? And I like that there's kind of like this combination between like I guess like European design with Japanese design, like combined to make this outfit. You know, her design's really good. I really enjoy it. You know, I like her little triangle thing. You know what I mean? Very simple, but you know, works. Okay, really works. Look at that. I wonder what her hair looks like. You know, I wish they showed like a version where like she unleashes her hair and she's like, oh my god, she's actually gorgeous, dude. You know? Yeah, look at that. But she's a nun, you know what I mean? So you gotta show that aspect, right? And her cooking skills, you know, they improve over time, but you know, like at first they're they leave you a little wanting, you know. But that's okay, she gets better. Look at that. I like all her little facial expressions, and I like that she disciplines the children a little bit, like hey, stop it, you know. I may not speak your language, but I know when someone's acting out, you know. I'm like, good. A strong mother, you know. Because there's a lot of kids in the party, and a lot of them don't know how to act, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we got all these little variations on her outfit. Very nice. I like this one. Yeah. This one she's a little bit fatter, you know. It's cute. Yeah, this one's obviously the one that they pushed for a little bit more. Here you go. And you can see Mirta initial plan. So she was actually supposed to be, you know, Japanese, right? And see, I guess her original name was Otaki. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and you can see right here, like with this little headband, I think that's where they got like the idea, like, huh, what if she, you know, had that kind of like headband thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, these designs are cool. I like this one a lot, actually. But I think that it was the right decision to put Mirta, you know what I mean? Here we go. We have Quinta, right? Another brat, but more of like a I guess a ne'er-do-well. No, not really ne'er-do-well, but like a rambunctious kid, like a scrappy boy. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like that. You know, he's got a little bit of a tude. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah, I like his design too. It's very simple, but you look at him and you know exactly what kind of character he is. You know, he's defiant. He's a little bratty himself. You know what I mean? He probably cusses. You know, when people don't want him. He doesn't like authority, right? I like that. You know. And you know what? I don't like authority either. I ain't much for it either. You know. But you know, in his heart, he's probably a good guy. You know, probably a cute kid. You know. You know, but he'll give you some trouble. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a little blacksmith. I like that. Though nothing in his design really says blacksmith. You know, his design just says like, oh, I'm a poor kid. You know what I mean? Well, that's okay. I don't really like his icon though. You know, all the icons. You know, I don't really like. I think it felt like somebody, like a different artist did it. Yeah. I much prefer the style of the original artist. I'd rather just take this face right here. See, like, his face looks completely different. Oh, okay, so now we have Yui, who is like the lightest presence in the game. Just like nah, I exist, you know. I just exist. And she's there to make the clothes, right? And kind of be a counterpoint to Quinta, right? Who is a rambunctious child. So we have like a more quiet child, you know, more more, you know, soft-spoken, right? Which, of course, you know, you need that. Because not everybody loudmouth, okay, like me, you know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, her design's cute, you know? A little generic, I'll say that. You know, I'll admit this a little bit, but maybe that's part of her kind of like attitude. You know what I mean? She's not there to stand out. You know what I mean? You can see her weaving some cloth here. I really like that machine. That's cool. I like how humans like all eventually learn like making fabric, you know, using different methods, but the machines all just end up kind of the same anyway. You know what I mean? So our development technologically is usually like, you know, mirrored in different cultures. Really cool. Here we go. We see some variations on her outfit and haircut. Yeah. I kind of like the short hair version too. Yeah, that's cute. But, you know, I think maybe it makes her stand out more. Yeah. Her design's okay. You know, nothing special, nothing crazy. Oh, Kaimaru. I like Kaimaru's design. I think his design's really good. It's just, again, very simple. Just a like little baby with little like, I don't know, like a one piece of cloth tied to him. He's got his little like what is it called, sumo like underwear thing, you know what I mean? Really cute design. His design is just great. Just so like, it's just so like, boop, there he is, you know what I mean? Take any part away, his design falls apart, right? I like his little hair tuft right here too. Really cute design. I love how Kaimaru is more useful than fucking Taomon, okay? Like I always use him. I always send him out to get like the manure, you know, because he's good at getting like poop, you know, because he's a baby, right? But like, again, just significantly more useful than Taomon, okay? And it's just like, even a baby is more useful than you do. What does that say about you, Taomon? You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Do something, man. Be useful. Except like if he didn't have the rice knowledge, he'd be dead, okay? They would have kicked him out. Yeah, and I like that he has like the little bow tie thing right here, or not the bow tie, but the little rope tie, and it's very similar to Sakuna's hair, so that kind of motif is echoed. You know what I mean? Here we go. We have some different character designs right here, or different variations right here. Boom, you can see that one, like boom, that one has the magic right there. The other ones, a little too complicated. This one's kind of working, but you know, I think, yeah, see, here he doesn't really have the hair tuft. I think kind of like right here he has it a little bit, yeah, but they kind of like combine these two, you know what I mean? Yeah, great. I love Kaimaru, dude. Look at those little facial expressions, dude. Come on. He's a cute little baby, you know? Cute little babu. We have Taoman grabbing his little... He's like, ah. Great. We have Princess Kokoroa? Yeah, Kokoroa. Yeah. Princess Kokoroa? Kokoroa. I like her design too, and I like that she's there as kind of a counterpoint to Sakuna. You know, she's like hardworking, diligent, you know, she has like an air of actual like royalty to her, but she's lower rank than Sakuna, you know what I mean? So she has to actually earn her position, you know, so you have someone to really contrast her and Sakuna, you know what I mean? And again, her design, really great. You know, you look at her and you're like, you know, okay, so she is composed. She is someone who knows what she's doing, right? And I don't know what the gears are for. Is she like the time person? Yeah. Okay, she is the goddess of tools and invention. Okay, so she helps make tools and shit. That's cool. Yeah. Really cool design. I love her colors too. Yellow and blue always work, man. Really great combo. Very, very nice. And we have little different variations on her. Okay. See, I guess they were trying to figure out the gears and like what they were gonna do with them. So we have like the simple version. We have one that's like kind of like more of like a like asymmetrical. You know, this one's more like a clock, right? That's cool. Here we have a version of her that like she has like her face covered, you know, with cloth. Her face covered with cloth. Let's see. Just more variations right here. Very nice. I like this one a lot too. Yeah, she has a cute design, you know. I think it's kind of like Neko design right there. That's cute too. Very nice. Okay, so we have the goddess Kamuhitsuki. Okay, the big divine goddess, right? She's cool. She's all right. This design in particular, I'm not really that big of a fan of. I don't really like the combination of colors that she's gotten right here. In game, she's not too bad, but right here, like, I'm not too much of a fan of the colors. They're kind of like, they're kind of sour. You know what I mean? Like the purple with this orange, and then there's the green. Like, I don't know. I feel like you can make those colors work, but like the way it's kind of laid out here is, you know, I don't know. It feels kind of like a little sour. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really know quite how to describe it other than, you know, sour. Yeah. I like this one better. This one's a lot better. Yeah. It's weird because in game she looks fine, you know, because I guess she's surrounded by like that purple. So I don't know. It's okay. She's all right. Yeah. This is a little bit better, like with the gray background. Yeah, and look. We have the size comparison. So Sakuna's like, you know, she's already tiny already, but like compared to Kamuhitsuki, she's ginormous. Okay. Or compared to Sakuna, she's ginormous. Let's see. You can see her weird, like, kind of like goddess pattern in the back. Yeah. I like her drawing. I like this. Her face is really nice. Okay. Oh, here we go. So we have the we have Lord Takaribi, right? That's Sakuna's father. Okay. And then we have Toyohana, right? Her mother. Okay. Look at that. These two made Sakuna, dude. That's funny. Yeah, I like how everyone's like a little bit kind of stout, you know, kind of like everyone's a little short, you know what I mean? Yeah, she definitely takes more off after her mother, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm trying to see like the design aspects that she might have taken from the dad, but I don't really see much. Let's see. Maybe her shoes and like the little ties, you know what I mean, that she has. Yeah, but obviously more of the design is taken from Toyohama. Okay. We have the little rough designs right here. Very humble right here. Okay. Not so garish, but you know the gods should be a little bit garish, right? Very nice. This design is cute too. You can see her design almost basically worked from the beginning, because you know you have Sakuna, so you could basically have an idea what the mom's gonna look like. Okay. So now we got the Ashigumo design. Let's see. You know, I think it's a pretty good design, right? You know, it's just like I'm sure some native, like, weasel of Japan, right? He's okay, you know what I mean? I wish we saw more of them, because it's supposed to be kind of like a people, a tribe, you know what I mean? But it's kind of just, like, we only really see, like, the one guy. So, maybe we do see more. I haven't beaten the game. I've just gotten, like, pretty far. Maybe, like, 75% of the way through the game, but not much more than that. It's cool. It's all right. You know, it's a standard design, right? Sorry, my cat is walking around. There you go. Ishimaru, yeah, the bad guy, right? Who's supposed to be kind of like the counterpoint to Taomandun. Yeah. Again, his design is like okay, you know, like I don't know. I don't think it's like the craziest design. I like that they play with proportions, but you know, he's kind of like, he feels very like standard goon, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he is heavy goon number 4, you know, with like purple variant, you know what I mean? He's not like, I don't see anything too special about him. Like, not like as an antagonist or anything. He's like, he's okay. He's like standard bandit kind of guy, you know. Honestly, I kind of like this, like not like this kind of like regular version of him. I don't know. Yeah. It just, I don't know. He's okay. Yeah, nothing about his like silhouette really stands out too much. Oh, here we go. So we got the pets now. So we got the kitties right here. Okay, you know, my personal favorite. We have the dog, right? You know, just a standard dog, nothing too complicated, you know, but they are appealing in their own right. There's some ducks, right, and a cow. Do we get a cow? I don't think there's a cow in the game. But, you know, it's cute seeing her, Sakuna, with all the little animals with them. It's cute. We have the Kappa design. I really like the Kappa design. I think definitely one of the good monster designs. You know, they're just silly. You know, you look at him and you could just see him go like, ah, yeah. You know, he's just kind of like a silly guy. You know, he don't care much about things. You know, maybe he'll eat too much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's just a wacky guy. You know. He's just a bubble-blowing silly head, you know? Oh my god. Yeah, he's a funny guy, dude. I like him. Look at that. Like, I don't know, you could just see him and you're like, I know what this guy's about. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a pretty strong design. Yeah, I really like him. Look at it, he's got his little what do you call it, emotes right here, you know, just to kind of give them like a little bit more movement, right? We have little variations. Yeah, the Kappas are fun, dude. I don't like, even in the 3D model, I think it really captures the essence of the character, so definitely one of the stronger ones. Here we go. So we have all of the, I guess, like lesser gods, right? You have the 3 right here. When I saw these 3, I'm like, who are these people? You know, it would be interesting to get to know these guys, right? This looks like the Pokemon. You know, the fucking spindle guy. I can't remember what his name was. You got a guy in a pot right there. That's cool. A gourd head. A long chin right here. Wow. You know, they're cool. They're pretty cool for like what they do. Like they just serve like a small purpose, which is to be there at the beginning of the game. Yeah. I like this guy right here. I don't know, like I don't know what it is about him, like a lantern head, but I like that guy. Let's see. I also like this guy right here. I like this guy. Guitar head. That's cool. Yeah, I guess these are probably based off of some Japanese lore. Here we go. Okay, so we're getting the enemy designs. Okay, so we have the rabbit. They're annoying. Okay, I know they're the standard enemy, but they're an annoying standard enemy. Okay, they like especially the bomb ones. Fucking Christ, they are annoying. Yeah, but you know, it's a cool enemy. It's like a, you know, I like seeing like a mean rabbit. Design wise, they're okay. You know, they're like, they're all right. I like that they made a mean rabbit, you know, but it's I don't know. They feel very like standard enemy. You know what I mean? So it's like nothing too special, but they serve their purpose. They fulfill the role. So. What more can I ask for? Okay, we have like little different variations. Oh, that one's cute. I like this one. With a little samurai hat. That's cute. Yeah. This one looks like, it's just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it's just scared out of its mind. Okay, we got the pig boys. Okay, I like the pig boys more. You know, they got a little bit more personality to them. You know, they're more like, you know, like, you know, right? Yeah, look at that, like with the big, you know, big old belly, right? And just like the really stout legs, right? Yeah, see this guy? Like, come on. You know what he's about. He's a brute, you know? He's probably filthy, you know, he's, you know what I mean, right? I don't know, maybe have a pig bias. Because, what do you call it? My Chinese zodiac is the pig, right? So maybe I got that pig bias. But you know, like, look, come on, there's like way more personality than this guy. Like, this is like some like pig bandit, you know what I mean? You could kind of like tell the way he moves, right? Yeah. I like this guy right here. This one right here. This bro. This looks like some like fat like trucker guy, you know, but like, you know, with the Japanese armor. Like I feel like I've seen people like that, you know, with the tiny legs but the big old top, right? I think that's a good contrast. Yeah. That's fun. I like this guy too. Kind of like a more fuzzy pig. I'm so inconsistent with my pig noises, dude. Okay, the demon bear. This guy's cool. I like his design. It isn't the most crazy design, but I think there's a nice simplicity to it. Yeah. Very nice. I like it. Yeah. I wish it was like a little bit brighter so I could see things, but you know, I'm a dark bear, you know, so that's part of the thing, right? There you go. We can see in the thumbnails they had like a much higher contrast, but yeah, again, it's a pretty cool design. His silhouette stands out pretty well. You know, if I squint, you could basically tell who it is. There you go. And this is when they're like kind of figuring it out, and you can see that they tried the lighter version, and I guess they were like, you know what, the darker hair would fit better. And I'm like, you know what, you convinced me right there. Here we got the pig design again. This is cool, but in the game, I feel like the pig doesn't like really look that cool, right? Or the boar. A lot of boars in this game. See, the drawing, that looks great. You know, I like this enemy type right here. I like this design. In game, yeah, it's okay. It's just like another enemy. Let's see, the demon badger. I don't remember these guys. What do they look like in game? I don't know. Let's see, but design wise, they're okay, you know. Nothing too crazy. You know he's gonna be hitting the drums, maybe to like give a buff or something. It's okay, you know. Nothing, like I said, nothing too crazy. Oh, you know what? I like this guy right here. That guy is cool. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I like that one more. I like this one too. Yeah, this guy, he's okay. I don't know. He doesn't have like much personality. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. We have the demon deer. You know, I like this design. I do like this design. It feels dangerous. I like the poofy tail right here. You know, he's got a big booty tail. These guys are really annoying in the game. Okay, I do not like them in game. But design wise, pretty good. They definitely stand out compared to the other enemies. Oh, dude, the fucking sparrows. Oh my god, these guys are annoying. Them and the fish, all the flying enemies. Oh my god, they're so annoying, dude. So fucking annoying, dude. Here we go. Oh, that's cute. They're all like on this tree branch. That's cute. Nice. I like this drawing though. I like the drawing. The design's good. Again, like, does it translate into the game as much? That's the thing. It's hard to make a drawing look good as a 3D model, because things get lost in translation a lot of time. We got like little variations right here. This is cute. Oh, I like the kind of like poofier one too. That one's nice. Yeah. Okay. So we have Rooster Man. Okay, I think the rooster is this is a good design. You could tell what it is from the silhouette. The colors, the color choice is nice. You know what I mean? And when you fight them, you could see it translated into the design, right? Yeah. You see a little bit of variations right here. Yeah, I think a much stronger design than like some of the other animals, right? Cool. Demon pheasant. Okay, so now we're getting into the sea creatures. Okay, so we got the turtle. Okay, I think the turtle is definitely one of the better designs, you know, and fairly recognizable and translated well into the game. You know what I mean? I definitely think that the sea characters or the sea monsters are a little bit more, they're better done. I think, you know, they probably did like the forest area, and then like, you know, the artist is starting to kind of get a feel for what he's trying to do. Yeah, you can see right here the iterative designs right here, and then like clearly this guy is the best one. Yeah, it's a scary turtle, you know, like, and you could feel that. Yeah, definitely like recognizable from the game as well. Here we go. So we got the clam guy. Okay, now this is a good design. Okay, the silhouette's good, right? The shape design is good. It's scary. There's like this nice little eyeball thing right there. I think this is a very, very strong design. One of the strongest enemy designs in the game. He's got a little like seaweed on the back. I think it just works, man. You know what I mean? The color's good. The finish is nice. I really like this design. I think it's really, really strong. Yeah, and he's also annoying in the game. But another thing is that you notice the clams in the game as well. Like, and they translate over to the 3D model fairly well. And it's annoying. You know, he's an annoying enemy, but you could kill them relatively easily, right? There you go. You can see little variations right here. These are, dude, this is just Pokemon right here. This guy right here, and then this guy. But you know, I guess that's how the Japanese clams are, you know, shaped over there. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I like this guy right here. This little, I don't know if you guys can see this. It was kind of tiny, but this little variation right here, that's kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah, this guy, awesome, dude. Love him. Here you go. The fish, again, the sea guys, much more recognizable. Like, I could totally recognize the fish from this drawing right here. You know what I mean? Design-wise, it's pretty cool, you know? It's like a dangerous fish, right? I like the colors, right? You know, I wouldn't say as strong as like the clam or the turtle design, but I think it works. I mean, I think it definitely works. Yeah, and I like the colors. Yeah, I like this guy right here. The guy with the X. You know, like, the fuck was that? Someone needs to oil their brakes, man. Jesus. I don't know if you guys heard that. Sometimes I hear like the wildest shit and like it doesn't catch up on the recording, and I'm like, how did that not catch on the recording? But you know, some of the most like things that I didn't hear do end up on the recording, so it's, I don't know. It's a crapshoot, you know. You never know what's gonna end up on there. Except for my voice. Yeah, I like these variations. I remember there being this big X on the fish, so I don't see it right here, but I think they ended up including it in the final design with a 3D model. Yeah, much better. Here we go. You know what? I like the frog guy. He's a little cluttered in design, you know, but I still like his design. Okay, it's a little much, okay, because there's spots and there's flowers. You know, I would prefer like if they maybe kept the flowers and made his spots less prevalent. You know what I mean? But either way, it's a cool boss character. I think the design works. Yeah, it's a scary frog, right? Really cool design. Oh my god, dude, that guy's cool, bro. Oh, dude, that guy's cool too. Like an older one, you know? Yeah. I like all these variants, you know? Frog, you know what? I do have a bias towards frog characters. I don't know why, but I like frog designs. They're I don't know, they're a fun animal. Fun animal to draw and see designs for. Yeah, you can see the little variations right here. This one definitely worked. Yeah, they're cool. I like them. I like the frog design. Oh yeah, we have the seaside variant or some shit. I don't know exactly what it would be called. Spectre Camellia Toad. There you go. Which one do I like more? I like them both. I think this is also another strong design. Again, biased towards Toad designs. Yeah, you know what? This one is less cluttered. And there's more of a focus on the head because of the horns. So, let's see. I would say that this is the stronger design. It's simpler. It's more straight to the point. It's less cluttered, you know. And there's a nice focus, nice like focal point right here. Though I wish there was some kind of eye right here. You know, they got so many eyeballs on the side. So, but I guess maybe it's like a blind frog and it sees with the trees. It could work either way, you know. Yeah, I like the design. I like the colors too. Really cool. Let's see. So I guess, oh, they wanted like the eyes to like move around, like, you know, that's creepy, dude. That's cool. Skeleton fingers. It doesn't really come through right here. Maybe if they made them like more like thin. See, like this right here, that's cool. Like those feet. Yeah. These guys, all these guys are like really cool. I like this guy too. This one, I really like the colors going on right here. Yeah. But I like the eyeball shape too. So you know, I now I kind of wish they kept the eyeball. But it makes sense, like, you know, just like, oh, it's like a blind frog. But oh, dude, look at this guy, dude. This guy's got personality. He's like, you know, like he's like, don't worry about it, you know. It's like, oh, I lost your thing, dude. No, it's okay, you know, like that. Come on, dude. Look at him. Look at he's just a big lug. You know what I mean? What? Did you get the fish? Oh, sorry, man. Like, you know, I would have picked them up, but yeah, they were too heavy. It's like, that's okay. We could get it next time, you know. Just like kind of like just, I don't know, like a sadder, dumber Taomon. You know what I mean? Really cool design. I like this design a lot. This is really nice. Again, yellow, blue, okay? Very strong color combo. This is a great design. Oh, you can see, like, he goes from, like, docile to, like, what? You forgot my fish for the last time! Damn, dude. Really cool design. You can see that it kind of worked from like right from the get-go, right? They just had to change up the colors a little bit, but he was working, man. He was definitely working. And here we go, right here, the demon version or whatever. Even better, dude. Okay, even better. And look, he's got these sharp teeth, dude. That's scary, dude. That's creepy. Dude, this is a great design right here. I love the colors. I love the silhouette, you know. It looks creepy, you know. This is great. Definitely a scarier version of this guy right here. Wow. Spectre Demon Catfish. Oh, this is a catfish? I thought it was like some kind of whale. But, again, really works, man. Really cool design. Yeah, ooh, I like this variant. This one's got like crazy demon eyes, but definitely the white eyes works. Okay. So we have a Skeleman right here. It's okay, kind of generic. You know, definitely not as strong as the other two. Let's see. Oh, it's actually a Demon Ashiguma. Demon Ashiguma. I like this one. This recolor, that's good. You know, like, this is okay. this works. It really emphasizes like the bone aspect, right? See, if it's like charred bones, it's not as scary, but like these white bones, that really works. Yeah, it's a shame. I wish I chose this one. These two, they're okay. They're all right. But this guy, that works. Let's see. This looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You know what I mean? It tell me it doesn't look like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. A Yu-Gi-Oh card. This guy's cool. I like this. That coloring, I don't know. I think the colors really work for that. It's a shame. Now, I'm guessing this is like his like ultimate form right here. And this definitely looks, this is like definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay, I gotta tell you. This is the most Yu-Gi-Oh design yet. I like the coloring more than the first version, but I would have still preferred to have like the bones. Sorry about that. My allergies going off. Oh, look, it's the bottom half of the sword. So I guess maybe you retrieve the bottom part. Let's see. Homusubi Spectre, Cauldron of Endless Night. Cauldron of Endless Night. Yeah. Let's see. Mechanical Warriors. These guys are cool. I like them. I like these guys. I don't know. There's just like something about the design that's just really. I don't know. Like it looks like an early like 2000s game design. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like it. I like the shapes. I like how round it is. You know, they're kind of scary, but they're kind of like because of the roundness of their shapes, they're not too scary. You know what I mean? Yeah, really cool design. Yeah, you encounter these guys at the in the intro. Yeah, I like the colors too. I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't work, but it does. You know, like that red, blue, and yellow design. You know, like I feel like it shouldn't work, but it does, and I enjoy that. Very nice. That's a cool design, dude. Here's him without the cloths, right? Little variations right here. Yeah, I don't know. I like him. I like his face. Ooh, here we go. Ashen Beast Ishimaru. See, now this is a much better design, okay? This guy, bleh. This guy, that's cool. I like the silhouette. I like that his like neck is like, bleh, you know, like out here, right? His armor's cool. He has a gun, a big old gun and a big old sword. Much stronger design. I think that, yeah, like really cool design right here. Wow. Yeah, I feel like, you know what? I feel like maybe they made this first, and they're like, okay, well, how do we humanize that, you know? And he's just, this is just, he's so, like, lame. Like, he doesn't even have, like, the armor right here, you know what I mean? This is so much cooler. Much cooler design. Now this is like this is like the boss of this guy. You know what I mean? Like he's just an underling and he's like the main guy. You know what I mean? But like obviously they're the same character, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Colors are great. Design's good. I could probably tell by the silhouette who it is, right? I think it's a fairly strong design. Yeah, you can see that they didn't really do many variations. They found this guy and they're like, you know what, dude, that just works, man. That just works. Oh, did I skip? Sorry. Spoilers. Here we go. We have the Spectre version, right? Let's see. I like him, but I don't know if I like his colors as much. You know what I mean? I feel like they should have emphasized this blue more. You know what I mean? But it's still a cool design. I like that he's got like 3 barrels now. His sword's bigger, right? I like the horns, the addition of the horns. That's cool. Yeah. See, this by itself is not too bad, right? Yeah, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's as good as like the catfish one in terms of like upgrade in design, right? Okay, let's take a look at. Ooh, dude, look at this guy. See, this guy's cool. This guy's cool. See the emphasis of the blue really helps. Like, see the purple and the I don't know, this kind of like more sour yellow, right? I don't know, it's not as strong as this like blue purple design. You know what I mean? I think the blue purple works better, right? Yeah, this design is much stronger than this. Yeah. Unfortunate, because this guy's really cool. He's like a phase-on version. Yeah, if they took the colors of this and put it in here, I think that it would have been a stronger design. Colors, man, it's they make a difference. This guy's fucking cool. I like this guy right here. Omizuchi, who is I think the final boss of the game, right? The guy that was supposed to be dead, I assume, and I think is the one who killed Sakuna's family, right? The mother and father. Really cool design. I think, wow, he's just cool, man. He's just cool, like a 3-headed serpent, you know, and you got the 3 different heads, and they got different designs. And they're kind of like echoing the previous bosses. Dude, that white, dark purple and gold combo, that's great. That really works. You know, not bad for a final boss design. You know what I mean? Really cool. You can see the different heads. Yeah. Again, carrying aspects from the different bosses. Awesome, dude. Here he is in game. Let's see. Still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Definitely not as cool as the drawing, though. Yeah, but it's cool to see, like, you know, the in-game version. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I like about Asian dragons. Like, they fly without wings, and they're like very like serpenty. You know, they have extremely long bodies. So that's a cool aspect about like Asian dragons, right? Like more Western dragons, they have like the wings. They're more like reptilian. You know what I mean? But these guys are more like serpents. You know what I mean? So, oh, my tooth started aching out of nowhere. What the hell? Okay, so it subsided. All right. I was like, it's been a while since I felt like a toothache. That's weird. But yeah, you could tell right here, just from the get-go, it just works, man. It's just a cool design. You know what I mean? I guess dragons have been drawn for so long that, you know, their design has been, they're just a cool design. You know, like just dragons in general, they're just a cool design. Yeah, really badass. Okay. I like this drawing. She's doing the little spin attack, right? They're like, you know, that's cool. All right, props. Okay, finally getting into the props. Okay, so we got all the little icons right here. You can tell that they mostly consist of the 3D models. Okay, so it's not like these were drawn, but that's fine. You know, they're designs. They in their own right. You know, you know how I complain about 3D models, but if they're just the 3D models presented as the 3D models, it's no problem. You know, they're not trying to disguise it as like a drawing. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? It's just the 3D model as it is, and I could take that, right? I got no problems with that. So we got all of the handheld weapons, one-handed weapons, right? This is cool. The Obsidian Executioner. I haven't seen this before. Again, I haven't, you know, beaten the game, so yeah. This scythe is cool. And the Hanamori Nutcracker. That's pretty fucking. That's a fun design right there. Brand of the Ascendant. She finally just has a sword. There you go. We have the two-handed weapons. We got all the different hoes in the game, right? Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, but we are back. Oh, that's cool. The Obsidian Winnow. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like the Obsidian variations. They're pretty cool. The Golden Rake looks pretty cool too. Yeah, I like how these are just like kind of tools, right? Not necessarily weapons, which is it's more interesting. You know what I mean? It's not just like a big axe or anything. You know what I mean? Like the only like real weapon here is the sword right here. So I like that constraint helps keep things one on like design wise interesting, and two, it works with the theme of the game, you know, like being farming and all that stuff. So like she just uses tools to kick some ass, right? Here we go. We have all the different garments right here. Okay, well, I like that blue one. Yeah. Yeah, they're just basically like different recolors of her standard outfit. Yeah, that's cool. We have all the little different hats. Ooh, I like the classy hat. That's cool. I like big hats, you know what I mean? There's something really fun about big hat designs. Let's see, we have all the different masks. We have the Kitsune mask, the Tengu. Ew, Lucky mask. Kamohitsuki mask? That's just fucking Miku. That's just a Miku mask. Oh, you guys hear about the fake Miku that they have for the metaverse? They have, what's her name? Polar, right? It's fucking dumb, dude. What a dumb, like, design. Let's just make a dime store Miku, you know? Doesn't work. See, that's what happens when you that's what happens when you try to, copy or do a similar design, right? You just look like a cheap version of the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just doesn't work, man. Here you go. This is cool. I like the spade. Yeah, that's a nice design. We have the fish hook right here. That's pretty badass. I don't know what this is. Looks like some kind of shield. Yeah, this design is cool. This is cool. I like this spade right here. You know, it's kind of like a spade that's like still alive right here. Yeah. Look at that mask. That's funny. See, drawings, like, I don't know, drawings are just more charming than models. You know, there's just something about them. Here we go. We have all of the different materials and resources you can get. Nice. Rotten food. I love how they always like blur out like throw up and shit. Yeah. Let's see. See, these are 3D models. Let's see. The copper ore. See, some of these are 3D models. Some of these are actually just drawings. Let's see. See, like it's like these the wood right here. I think these are actual drawings. Yeah, and I think they probably had a different artist do this. It's cool though. Yeah, look at how much like work went into each like part of the designs. There we go. The key items, the scrolls. Okay, that's cute. We have all the different foods right here that everybody eats, so you can see how everybody's food is placed. And you know, look at how much effort they went into putting all these different like variations on the food. That's cool. And again, it helps add to the believability of the world. You know what I mean? Let's see. All the different meats. We have all the different fish right here. Again, like actual drawings. They're cute. Little cute drawings. Nice. So some of them they used the 3D models. Some of them they actually drew it out. Like look at this corn right here. That's cute corn. Like I like this persimmon right there. That's nice. Awesome. And it makes sense because, you know, for some of these items, they're actually in the game. They actually show up in the game as 3D models. So it would make sense that some of them are 3D models, and then like the resources that just show up in the menus, those are just drawn. And what they did was they used the thick line work around it to kind of like unify everything. And I think that's a smart way. It's a smart way to not have to draw everything, and a smart way to implement the 3D models into the menu, because you already made them, so you might as well use them, right? Yeah. And they're like this tiny, so it's like it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, that looks good. Panenkoic. That looks like pancakes. Yeah, these are all nice and cute. I like them. I like them a lot. Ichiban Senbei. Damn. I like a tempura, dude. That looks good. Grilled miso. I know you could just grill miso like that. Here we go. We have all the little props in the in-game world, right? Again, they have like this nice like kind of cuteness to them, right? Yeah. Nice. Here's the flag that you plant for the halfway spot. What are these like UFO things? What the hell? Oh, look at that. Look at Sakuna. She's like, after a hard day's work, look at that. She's like, she throws off her shoes. Now I'm gonna eat my rice, okay? I'm gonna eat the fruits of my labor, dude. Oh, come on, dude. That's such a great drawing. You know what I mean? It's cute, it's got personality, and like she's like, dude, you can feel the relief, dude. You know, like, thank God. Now I'm gonna eat some shit, dude, you know? Rice is power, you know? Damn fucking right. Damn. That's the source of all of our Asian power, okay? It's the fucking rice, okay? Rice is what fuels every Asian nation, dude. Look at her. Dude, that's such a great drawing. Come on. Look at that. So much charm. And they got even Tama is like, fuck, dude, I'm beat. You know, I'm beat. Yeah, see that? Eat that, Sakuna. You know, it's cool seeing her like this when at the beginning she was just kind of like this bratty, spoiled child. You know, and now you see her like actually like gone through the work and is like you know, she's, come on, it's awesome, dude. I really like this game. If you couldn't tell already. Oh yeah, this is the scene where they start planting like all the fields and like they start bickering, you know. And Taoman for the first time shows some actual like good knowledge, you know, where it's like everyone starts, like, he starts singing, you know what I mean? And like it gets everyone to like, you know, sing at once. It's like, hey, it makes the work easier, you know. We sing, so we keep working, you know. Yeah, I like that a lot of the like, even in real culture, like in farming, like farming, a lot of heavy labor, there is often the use of song to help alleviate the stress of what's going on and the tedium of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, look at that, we got the lyrics too. Yeah, come on, that's awesome. It was a nice scene as well. Here we go. We have a motion of planting. Okay, so how it's done. So you do she grabs it, she plants it, and then she walks, you know. Here we go. We get all the little extra mini games to help labor the rice, you know. And like, hey, listen, if you guys don't make the white rice, what's wrong with you? Okay, the white rice, that's the okay. Brown rice, get that shit out of there, dude. All right. Jasmine rice, that's the real shit. All right. And it makes me really appreciate you know, the process of rice, and it makes me appreciate rice and just in general. Yeah. See, from the screenshots, this game looks so good. You know, the game does look good in game, but I feel like they pumped up the bloom way too much. I feel like they could have toned it down. You know what I mean? But I still think the game looks great. We got the kappas here. Yeah, cool. I like how they have all these scenes, but like, you know, Kaimaru, he doesn't play in the rice fields, and you wouldn't want him to either, because I'm like, hey, you're gonna trample my rice, okay? We got ducks in here. There wouldn't be ducks in there, but I'm guessing these are like, you know, kind of conceptual images on what they maybe what they wanted to do. We got the water regulation. That's cool. See, what a cool game, dude. What a cool little game. You know, and then the rice comes out, and you're like, and you see when first time you see the field that's like full, and you're like, wow, dude, look at my rice, dude. Yeah, you know, it's so satisfying. You know, you put all that work in, you have to dry, you do the threshing, you do everything, and then boom, dude. You know, you got the rice. Hey, dude, empires are built on fucking rice, okay? You know what I mean? Without rice, where would we be, you know? Wow. Such a cool game. Here we go. We have, like, I think some rough concepts for the map and, like, the regions, right? Yeah. Wow, this is such a good game, man. Okay, so this is some early Sakuna designs, right? That's cool. Oh yeah, this one is clearly the winner right here. I could see why they went through with this design. Yeah, you can see they didn't quite have the style down yet, you know, but they're experimenting, they're feeling their way through, they're figuring it out, you know what I mean? Yeah, come on, dude. Such a cool game. You could tell, and you know, it's a small staff, but you know, there's a lot of heart put into the game, and that's why it really works. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like, you know, it's worth talking about more than any of these fucking shitty ass AAA games. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope a lot of people play this game because I think it deserves to be successful. You know what I mean? Very nice. All right, so we got some more rough sketches for the characters. Yeah, these must have been very early concepts because you know, they're still kind of figuring out what the characters are. Dude, look at even the Kappa. See the Kappa, dude? He worked from the beginning. Okay, that's just, come on. You know what I mean? It just worked. Here we go. So I'm guessing okay, so they did like little references, and come on, dude, this is just fun, right? Let's see. So this is a Resident Evil reference right here, dude. That's awesome. Street Fighter. I don't remember this game or this game. Is this like Final Fight? I don't know, but look, it's hilarious. It's got Sakuna with the serious face. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah. You know, just a bunch of references. You know, it's just, come on, it's just fun. You see that they really cared about the game, wanted to put little fun stuff in there. That's awesome. Okay. Here we go. Background art. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this is just in game, right? Oh, I don't remember there being like all these lanterns ever, you know? Maybe that was just like after you beat the game or something. Yeah. Here we go. This will either be my favorite part or the part that I hate the most. Because background art is a dying art, but so far it's looking so good. It's looking pretty good, man. Look at that. You know, it's still, you know, kind of a little bit rough, but you could tell that it's all painted, right? Wow, except for those clouds. Gotta make me question every fucking video game art book, man. See these three, these are all drawn, so I'm gonna you know, keep a positive mindset. Okay. All right. I don't see any photo bashing. Nothing. That's a little weird. That's a little That's a little spish. This is clearly all painted. Okay. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Even though I see some artifacting, I'm gonna give them the benefit of a doubt. Alright. Yeah, they put little sock in it right there. That's fine. That's just for scale. Here we go. We have our little hub spot at night or during the what is it called, afternoon. There you go. I don't know why I forgot that. Wow, they actually used to have like a lot more characters before. Huh. So I guess these guys were supposed to be like tradespeople. There's supposed to be other gods there. Obviously that didn't end up happening because, you know, it wouldn't make sense. But I guess, like, you know, conceptually before they had different ideas. Here we go. We got the little dinner table, which is, you know, great little spot. You know, it just feels so homey, you know? It just feels so, like, comforting. The livestock pen. Okay. I guess I didn't get to that part of the game because I don't remember there being a livestock pen. Like, why would we need livestock? I guess for meat. The water mill. Damn, this is... See, I don't know what was included and what wasn't. I'm assuming that they left the watermill in, right? But, I guess I didn't get that far. Which is weird, because I was like 75% of the... Like, I completed 3 of the 4 areas, so... I don't know. I'm like, why would they introduce that so late in the game? But then again, I don't know. Maybe they did. Who knows? You guys can tell me in the comments. There you go. We have like a rough, like, layout of the environment right here. And let's see. Looking good so far. No photo bashing. That grass is suspicious a little bit. No, it's okay. It's just a brush. All right, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because if they're gonna paint all this, like, then they're not gonna put unnecessary photo bashing in there. Okay, just kind of like layout and how what's solid, what's not, right? That's cool. Got this nice like forest environment. You can see the outside of it. That's cool. This is cool, but I would like to see it without all the scribbling, you know? Yeah, this is like the water environment. Nice. Yeah, dude, this is great. See, it's simple, okay? It's got a lot of color, a lot of good shapes, right? I personally would like it to be more solid, but you see how you could do environments without having to resort to photo bashing or using, like, just make simple trees, you know? Just make simple things. It doesn't, like, you don't need to make it realistic, okay? It's unnecessary. There we go. Yeah, see, this is fine. See this mountain? It's just simple shapes. That's it. Okay, you don't need to do more than that. You don't need to do crazy ass realistic, you know what I mean, with photo bashing and using 3D models. It's unnecessary, dude. Just make it simple. Okay, if you can't paint to that level, then don't paint to that level, okay? Because when you can't paint to that level, guess what? It's inconsistent. It makes the work look completely inconsistent when you use photo bashing, okay? So I prefer this method much more than if you use photo bashing or 3D models and stuff to assist you. Like, just paint it, dude. Just paint it, okay? Or just draw it. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm fine. But don't use such a crutch, okay? Because it makes you weaker as an artist. You know what I mean? That's at the end of the day, that's the thing. You know what I mean? And people always hit me with the, well, that's what other people use, but yeah, but you should hold yourself to a higher standard now, right? Like, I don't know. It's just, the whole point of being an artist is to increase your skill. And if your skill is off the basis that you require something else to create it, then doesn't that make your skill, like, weaker, and it requires the crutch? You know, could you make that environment without the photos? That's my question. Okay, could you make that character concept without the 3D model? Okay, if you can't, then you're not that good of a designer. Okay, if you can't, then you're not that good of an artist. And the whole point is to build your skill to the point where you can make that thing, okay, from scratch. All right, you know what I mean? It's like making food with a bunch of, like, pre-made, like bits. You know what I mean? It's like white people food, okay? Where they, like, it's like, oh, I got Fritos, and I got this pasta, okay, pre-made, okay, and then put it together. Now it's a dish, and it's like, no, that's not food. You know what I mean? And in the same way, all this assistance makes it not really art, okay? And the people are like, well, what's your definition of art? And I'm like, listen, art, okay, even if you're shitty, if you made everything, I'm fine with it, okay? If you assist yourself, okay, even if you do use a 3D model, get rid of the 3D model afterwards. Just use it as a base, okay? That's fine, okay? But I would rather you learn perspective, okay? You learn how to draw things correctly, okay? You learn scaling, proportion, all that stuff. You learn all the skills so you can make whatever you want, okay? Without the assistance of anything, you know? I don't know. I may be very staunch in that opinion, but I'm like, I would rather you raise pure skill than require a crutch to make the things that you make, okay? Don't require crutches, okay? And that includes AI, that includes everything. Just make what you can. Just like be very honest about your skill level, okay? And that's just way better, because when you use all those little things, it's deceitful, okay? It's like, oh, I'm actually good, but you're actually not, okay? Because anybody with a real eye can see, and you're like, I don't know, man. I see you. I see what you're doing, okay? If you're a 3D modeler, that's fine. Don't make concept art. You know what I mean? The artist should do the art thing, okay? The 3D modeler should do the 3D model thing, okay? You know what I mean? It's just, you like stick to your lane. Do what you do best. Build those skills, okay? Because everything's in service to building your skill, okay? Right? You want to make environments like this? Get there, okay? Work up to it, okay? Don't be lazy, okay? Because that laziness, you start once, and then you're tempted to do it again and again and again and again, and you never can go back, because people think that you're better than you are, and you're not, okay? And then you can't work without the crutch. It's I don't know. See, this person, they're very honest about their skill, right? See, the perspective on this is kind of a little bit off, right? Like, see right here? Like, this doesn't really quite line up, right? See right here? This should be like a 1 point right here. See? It doesn't line up. But that's okay, because they're not trying to like disguise it, you know? They didn't put a 3D model, because then the 3D model makes it look really stiff, okay? Okay, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, people are so lazy with their background art now. Like that's why the game is so, like, that's why the like, people who do background art aren't as good as they were before, okay? If you look at the background art of, like, old anime, okay, of older films, okay, of animation, the backgrounds are incredible, okay? And usually hand-painted, okay? So you can't do this digitally where there's every assistance imaginable to you. You know what I mean? So sometimes the harder choice is the better choice, because it makes you better, okay? It's not supposed to be easy. Art's not supposed to be an easy thing, okay? It's a skilled craft, and you should work with what you have, okay? Not what you want to be, okay? You know what I mean? I don't know. Because everyone's always hitting me with the, but the industry, but the time save, and I'm like, art is not about saving time, okay? Of course you have a time schedule, all right? That you always have a deadline, okay? But to give yourself the excuse, like, as a justification for using a crutch that will hamper your progress, okay? Then I don't know, man. Then I don't know. Because then when the time comes, when you're like, hey, here's just a pencil, you know, and you can't do anything, then guess what? You're a fraud. Okay, boom, done. I don't get it, dude. See right here? It's simple, right? It's just a simple rough drawing. Okay, I'm sure this was really fast, right? Okay, level of finish can change depending on what speed you need. Okay. But do you need to really, is really building this out in a 3D model faster, you know? Is getting a bunch of images and compositing it faster than just going, okay, and the colors like this, colors like that, boom, boom, done. Okay? No. Okay, if you're an artist, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Makes me, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. People should have higher standards, okay? Especially for themselves. Okay, here we go. Last dungeon. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah, this is the last area, so I haven't seen any of what this area looks like. So this is pretty badass. Wow. Very nice. I like that. It's like a rotten like tree of life, you know what I mean? That's so cool. And yeah, as you go deeper and deeper, things become more gnarled and wooded, you know. Nice. You know, just simple, dude. Just do it simply, dude. Okay? See this? It's just a good drawing. It's just a good drawing. You don't need more than that. 2018 E3 art rough. Okay. So this is the promotional art. They're just getting started with like a promotional image. Okay, so we have the front cover, right? Little different variations. See, cool. This is cool. They tested it out, right? They're trying different poses, and they chose the one that worked best. Yeah, I like this one too. A little side view. See, and they don't show her fighting. They just show her with the hoe, and she's doing the farming. Okay. Here we go. I guess another test for, okay, this is for a banner, which I guess didn't end up finishing. And here is the finished product, and it looks great, man. Really, really nice finish. Yeah, the art is just really good. I love this. I just love it, dude. It's really, really good. Wow. It's dynamic. It feels great. It has a nice flow to it. You know, I like this. I like the circular thing in the background. You know, the rice. It just works, man. The colors are good. Everything is working, man. Really, really awesome. Here we go, dude. This art is just beautiful. Wow. This is gorgeous, man. I love this. This is so nice right here. Wow. Such a cute style. You could see everybody here. You know, this is just beautiful. Wow, look at that. Those clouds. I think they're painted. I think they're painted. I'll give them a pass, okay? Because the rest of the image is so good. I'll give them a pass, even if it is. Because I don't see any like weird artifacting, so that's just beautiful. Look at that. Look at all these. Look at this crew. Okay. Wow. That's great. Good art, man. It's not an easy thing, dude. Here we go. We have like little different test concepts for what they wanted to look at. You know, you get this nice dynamic view too. So you can see right here, this is like a top down, and she's in the rice water, right over here. Different version, like more of a side view, and this is like camera under from lower, right? Great. Yeah. And you know, you could tell that this one was obviously the best one that turned out. Very nice. Wow, look at that. A lot of this art I haven't seen yet, so this is like new to me. Yeah. This is beautiful. You got all the whole crew right here, and you got some rice right here, and she's just coming in very dynamic. This is great, and like all these things are really well balanced. You know what I mean? It's very easy to lose characters when you have so many people together like this. Wow. You can see right here that they had some test versions, and this one is the one that came through, but like, you know, he clearly changed it a bit, he rotated a bit. But you can see from here that it's actually pretty good from the get-go. I like this one too. Yeah, they try to include the villains, but the villains are definitely weaker. Yeah, these are nice. Yeah, this art is so good. So good. And at the very end, we get the front cover art, which is so cute, so beautiful, a lot going on, well balanced, good colors. What more compliments can I give? It's just, wow. And you could tell there's like a lot of love put into the art, into the game. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It all adds up, you know what I mean? It's all the little details, it all adds up to a great experience, and just one that you don't really see nowadays, okay? I feel like all the passion in the gaming industry is definitely to the smaller devs right now. All the AAA companies have lost the heart that made them what they were. The best games are now all the indie games, all the the small team games, you know what I mean? With just a couple people. And I don't know, like, I'm sure there's like a good amount of staff, but not like a AAA company. You know what I mean? When you do conveyor belt games, when you do conveyor belt art, it just doesn't add up to something good, okay? Because you can't fake it, dude. Okay, they could fake it as much as they can, right? Except it's never gonna be as good as something like this. You know what I mean? There we go. We have some test versions. All right, look at that. These are cute, dude. Oh, like she's coming home after a hunt. You know, everybody's there. You got everybody eating, right? And then the Kamahitsuki in the background. Again, it's just, you know, passion. Like you could, like honesty. You could feel it in the fiber of whatever is made. Okay, that's how art is. You know what I mean? Like you could sense it. There's something, like, you know, when something's off. Right, but this game, nothing feels off, man. We got a nice little process, doing the line work, right? Kind of figuring out the colors, you know. Come on. And even this art book, you could feel that someone really cared and paid attention to the detail on how they wanted to present it, how it was made, and you know, it just adds up to a great game, great art. Great art book, you know what I mean? You got all this nice staff interview, and it's not just in Japanese, but it's also in English. You know what I mean? They cared about every little detail. They wanted it to be a product worth buying. Okay, and you just don't. It's hard to find stuff like this. Okay, but when you find it, it's amazing. Okay, we've got little storyboards right here of oh yeah, this is when she's falling, and then the parents come back and they're like, hey dude, you did a good job, you know, right? The little ending scene, so you get to see the storyboard as well. It's just, come on, dude, it's just great. It's all great, man. And I like how they printed it as if like it's like a real storyboard sheet as well. Look at that. She won, right? She sits down, she goes back home to the village, and there you go, dude. Look at that. What an ending. Man, I really want to beat this game. I'd beat it if it didn't fuck up my hands so much. And there you go. That's the end of the book. Let's see. Let's take a look at the back cover. Rice's Power. Yes, it is. It is, in fact. And there you go. There is the back. Okay. Let's see. In the US, it's $40. The UK is $29.99. I don't know why it's cheaper over there, because now they're kind of the same price now. Yeah, this was a great book, man. This was fantastic. Let us flip this book over. Show you a little side view right there so you can take a look. And enter the review portion. Let's try to rotate this. Okay, hopefully that's straight for you guys. Alright guys, let us enter the review portion for Sakuna of Rice and Ruin Artworks. Okay. Yeah, this is a fantastic little book, man. The art is just so good. You know, that you could tell that they really put so much care and love into the art book, you know, into the artwork, into the game, and it just all adds up to something that just is so wonderful. Okay, that really breathes, that has this really nice sense of life in the work. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's funny, when I first got the book, I was really debating on whether to purchase it or not. You know, I was trying to get it for the lowest price possible. I got it for, you know, basically around $30, okay? And that's where it's really sitting right now. So, you know, if you guys were considering picking up this book, I would say just go for it, man, okay? If you're a fan of Sakuna, if you just enjoyed the artwork that you saw in this art book, I really recommend it, okay? And I recommend picking up the game. It's a great little game, you know what I mean? It just has that heart that you just don't see nowadays in gaming, right? So good. You could tell that there was a lot of passion put into this project, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, this was a wild ride. I had a really good time looking at the artwork here, and it just makes me want to play the game even more. Okay, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this art book. Please, if you enjoyed it, hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out my Prince and Patreon if you want to support the channel. Ring that bell for notification. Consider becoming a channel member. And with that, I'm gonna end the book here, guys. And I just want to say, like, this is what it's all about. Okay, this is what this channel is all about. You know, just finding great books with a lot of passion and a lot of heart. Okay, so I hope you guys infuse your work with that same vigor, that same spirit. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thanks a lot, all that bullshit, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.